What up, guys? It's your girl, ManicMeeks, and I am back with more Black Sails. I was smart this time. I got a glass, so I had to drink out the bottle holder. Whiskey. So, if you guys are enjoying in my reactions, gameplays, reviews, whatever I got going on, go ahead and subscribe. I'm here, you're here, let's be here together. So last time on Black Sails, I don't ever want to have to go through that again, right? So we had Flint making it to Coca-Crow, something, wherever Teach was, Blackbeard was, and challenged him for the, I don't want to say rights to the crew, but challenged him to lead the crew back to Nassau. He wanted Vane to come back into the fold and, what is the word, honor the oaths taken before him, before Teach arrived, and Teach was like, nah, that's not a thing anymore. That's not something we want to do because we're over here. And it was pretty much a pistol duel followed by a sword fight. So if he didn't kill him with the pistols, then they did the sword fight. And the sword fight was strenuous. It was a little strenuous. And once Teach got him in the shoulder, his swinging arm, it was going to be a dundada until Vane literally jumped in. I was not ready. I did not expect it. He jumped in and Teach was like, fuck it. Fine. And that's literally what happened. And he walked off. And so now they're going, I don't know if they're going directly to Nassau or if they're going back to the island to let Mr. Scott and Maddie and I don't know her name. Did they ever give her name? I'm going to call her the Queen. Let all of them know that he succeeded in getting something or someone and that they're going on with the plan. And then we have back on Nassau itself, Jack shows up expecting to get the pardon for him and Anne, or at least is it for both of them or just for him? And it kind of, I didn't want to say backfired, but it kind of did, because it put him right in the path of Rogers. And he was like, listen, I need the gold because Spain is going to come here and fuck shit in if I don't have, not the gold. I'm going to need the treasures because Spain's going to come and fuck shit in if I don't have all of it to give back to them. So I need you to tell whoever has it to bring it here. And he was like, oh, okay, cool. But what he did was sent a letter to Anne saying exactly what the governor wanted to say, but in a way that Anne would know what to do. And Anne fucked shit up, and she has the treasure, and now she's on the run, and Max is working with Eleanor to get the treasure back because she wants to have what she has legitimately. And if giving the gold back gives her the leg up in the town in Nassau, and so that she can keep what she has, she's all game for it. She just wants to make sure that she walks out of this shit with something. And I understand that. However, I'm not quite sure how that's going to play. I think Max is the wild card, so once everything is set up on Flint's side, she's going to flip, and it's going to be down here from there. So, on that note, guys, let's go ahead and jump into, wait, make sure it's on the right one, boop, episode 7 of season 3 of Black Sails. Uh-oh. Is that, yep.
Spanish intelligence. They learned of the cash. They demanded the governor recover it and return it. And they made clear failure to do so will result in the end of Nassau. The governor is a reasonable man. He is a compassionate man, but he needs that cash.
Fuck what he needs.
Mm.
Jack don't want it turned over. If he did, he'd be the one asking me to do it.
They are hurting him, Anne. I understand what you are going through. Please understand I am here for his sake. Surrender the cash, and I will see to it that Jack goes free. You have my word.
Really? She's gotten paler. She wasn't that pale in the beginning, I don't think.
She's going to do it.
She agreed to make the exchange.
No.
She said that.
No.
No. But neither can she bear the idea of Jack's torture.
You left here to secure a fleet of ships so that we might harass Nassau's trade and bleed away her strength. You told me that without those ships, you could see no other way to achieve victory in this fight.
And you
Now
got no
have
ships?
returned
With no ships,
with
bitch?
nothing but him
Ooh.
And a plan to make up the difference with money?
Not money. Bait. I came upon a trove of information belonging to Spanish intelligence, which means if we were to find it first, we could dictate what happens next.
And what are you proposing that might be?
Girl, her face!
Rogers'
Telling you.
strength resides in his naval consort. Ships and soldiers on loan to him from the Crown. They're well trained and well armed.
But they
Against
bitch
them on
made.
even terms, we wouldn't have a prayer of success. But if we can get them to meet us on uneven terms, terms that dramatically favor our efforts, things might be different.
Use the cash to lure him to committing his forces onto an undesirable battlefield.
Committing all of his forces there. With the stakes this high, he'll have no choice but to put everything at his disposal in play. We compel him into a single,
I like how she's
decisive
thinking
fight.
with
One
her
in which we have a
eyes.
massive advantage, and one in which, with a little luck, we might deal him a catastrophic defeat,
How
break
bad
the
is
back
it?
of his military
Oh,
strength,
God.
and open
So
up
excited.
Nassau for a direct invasion.
What battlefield is this that would allow us to defeat that kind of force?
Don't say here.
Here,
Bitch, there are kids here!
Your plan is to lure the British Navy here?
And what plans for their ships? Without means to engage them, their heavy guns would repel any attempt to defend the beach. Surely there can be no victory if you cannot harass their landing. How do you propose to account for that?
Come on.
I don't know yet.
Gotta
And
get-
let's say somehow
gotta give her the
you're able
plan.
to eliminate some of their numbers on the beach. I'm not going out there with I don't know yet.
She not. You better get the plan and plan.
These people know their lives are about to change. They know they'll need to fight to survive. But I will not go before them and argue to have that fight all at once.
With no plan, dog.
And risk losing everything all at once. Nor even acknowledge the existence of this place to anyone other than my husband. And he's too weak to leave our care.
Who is going? I know she's not.
So we will have to send the next best thing.
I know she's not. Bitch, she's on a
I
boat.
hope you get what you need.
Bitch, she's on a boat.
But one more thing.
Don't you fuck that
I know
up.
your way is to invest a captain with unquestioned authority while in battle. But
Oh my
this
gosh.
battle is ours as much as yours.
Look at
My
that
word and
face.
your word will govern in concert
Bitch.
or not at all. And when I'm not present, that word shall be given by my daughter.
Man. I'm ready for it. I love a little Maddie outside.
Touch of the grip is all, sir. I'll be all right.
You're the third man to say as much to me in the last 4 hours. I'll see you relieved. Please report to Dr. Marcus immediately.
Yes, sir.
Bro, did you need some of this? Can you not touch stuff?
What?
Contact was made with Anne Bonny. The situation was explained to her that the sooner she returns the cash, the better it would be for you. She was disturbed, but we believe ultimately persuaded.
By who?
Disturbed.
Max.
You told her I was being tortured.
I get what I need. The island survives, and no one is harmed.
The island is not surviving from under your rule. I'm gonna be so pissed.
How do you imagine she would feel if she were told you were suffering some awful, degrading abuse? And that the only way she could end it would be to betray your trust? How do you think she would feel if she betrayed you? Knowing she'd likely lost that trust forever, and then learned the whole thing was based on a ruse.
Bitch, she's lighting something ablaze.
And no one was harmed.
If the governor returns all of the oak gold, my superiors have promised not to set loose the fleet upon this place. But Nassau's safety, and yours, is best served if when the gold is surrendered in Havana, is accompanied by Mr. Rackham.
I swore to Anne that these terms would be honored. Surrender the cash and Jack goes free. I gave her my word.
I know.
Bruh.
Were there anything I could do, were there anything the governor could do, I assure you it would
You're
be
putting
done.
her in a...
But either Jack is surrendered with the gold or Nassau burns. They've been forbidden from using any violence against her at all, unless in dire and unavoidable self-defense.
That's not gonna matter because she's gonna
Why?
self-defense it. You know what I mean? She's gonna...
Because I demanded it. Out of respect for your partnership.
She loves the hell out of that lady.
Fuck's your problem?
I thought I heard them say something about...
Something about what?
Oh shit.
Nothing.
Nah, she's about to fondle those nutsacks. Nah, bruh. You're gonna be fondling them balls later. She's gonna get the information out of you.
2 longboats will ferry the landing party to shore.
There's so much sensualness
You'll
in that
slip into
room.
town to pick up the trail to find Rackham and Bonnie. She'll have an escort of your choosing. She'll be back on the water before anyone knows she's there. Meanwhile, Billy and I will enter the tavern and begin recruiting.
Stop staring at her like that.
I don't think that's going to help us.
Recruiting more men.
Recruiting those men.
If they won't take up arms and fight alongside us,
then you're
I
part of the problem.
Terrified of the thought of doing it against us.
Well, it shouldn't be you. If you want them to fear you, it shouldn't be you delivering the message. Him.
I'm sorry.
I don't
Just
think of
looking
no
real
one more
delicious.
effective at capturing men's minds. And, maybe just as importantly, given the need to invest the moment with as much impact as possible,
We'll be able to take their eyes off the one-legged creature.
She about to have his babies. I don't like the way you looking at him like that. I mean, I like it, but I don't like it, but I like it. I'm all hot and bothered. Picked the wrong shirt to watch this episode in. I like how everybody's drinking.
That fucking chair. To gain it, it demands you win partners. Call them friends.
She's pissed.
Make them promises. To keep it, it demands you break them all. One day when all is settled here, we should burn that fucking chair. I think my footing in this moment is far more precarious than yours. That is not what I hear.
What does that mean?
We're
What is it
stronger.
they're saying about me?
The persistent pussy.
They say you are inseparable.
It was very close.
Did you
I'm
know
saying.
his men speak this way?
Yes. He should have known. He thought so. Are you about to... Is she about to lay open the pussy anyways? God damn her and her persistent ass pussy. She's like, if people are talking about me, I might as well go ahead and just use the pussy anyways. Just put the pussy on the table. Put the pussy on the plate. Might as well. Like, I'm so sick of her and her persistent ass pussy. The pussy's always open. It's a fucking diner. It's a 24-hour diner. Jeez Louise. Y'all, I legitimately can't. I need more Pepsi so I can put more whiskey in my glass. Because right now it's tasting mighty whiskey, and I'm okay with that, but I have to work in the morning. I'm pretty sure she's doing it just to like hurt his credibility.
Yet as I lay here, the 3 words I keep hearing in my mind over and over again are...
There's only 2 though. Love persistent. Well, love persistent pussy. Something's always out. Y'all, I can't. My face is making strenuous faces right now. I'm just waiting for somebody to walk in and be like, ass in here. Woo! That's sensual.
They're handing him over to the Spanish.
Max made mention of an exchange between the governor's men and Anne Bonny. Even if I could tell anyone, how the fuck is their response not? Hand over Jack or Nassau burns. This is a dilemma for us how?
It's got a point. Do it!
Let me find out where that
Take off the ascot. Or the...
I can stop it.
I can't remember what he called it. It starts with a C. Cause
I
something...
want to use Max's girls to inform on the governor's operation without telling Max.
And this may be our only chance to find out for sure.
Is he flipping the script on her? Hey, it's Boo Bay! Oh my god, roll up one time! The thickness that is walking in that bird.
Your name is Emme. You're an agent of my father's. You've worked with him here, in secret, to
Get it,
supply
bitch.
our camp.
Get it, bitch?
My name is Maddie. He has asked a favor.
It will not come without risk.
Anything he asks.
Absolutely. Y'all was together in the fucking ship together. Like, get the fuck out of here, all this togetherness. Go get that shit, bitch.